how come when you wake up you're not that happy? If $10 million would make you the happiest person in the world, but you wouldn't trade your life for it, how come you don't value life like that? You see what I'm saying?
That's a great point.
And when he said it to her, they was like, damn, I guess you're right. You know,
Wow.
he was like, you know, a lot of times we get caught up in, you know, what we have, what we don't have, you know what I'm saying, what we can, what we can't do. He was like, but you're living.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
he was like you're living. Like you value at minimally you value your life worth $10 million, and you would not trade $10 million for your life.
Yeah. And another thing, like you living.
Yeah.
So every day you have opportunity. You know, like I don't think the average person. Nah, I'm not gonna say the average person. I'm gonna say I think people need to be more arrogant about them.
Yeah.
We kind of, the most successful people in this world are very arrogant about their craft. You get what I'm saying? And we shun that in America, like, oh, you shouldn't be arrogant and things like that. But you almost have to be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you could be confident, but somebody can attack your confidence. But if you arrogant about your craft, it's almost like can't nobody really get into that space with you.
Yeah.
And create doubt for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LeBron's arrogant whether anybody wants to believe it or not.
Yeah.
You say he's the most humble. No, he's not.
Not at all.
He's not.
Not at all.
If he get on the court, if you get on the court with him, he gonna show you and probably talk to you crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So that's where the arrogance comes in, is because it's like I work too hard to be humble about my process through life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's better than anybody, but there's some people are just that damn good at what they do.
Yeah.
And you can't be mad at that.
Yeah.
So with hard work, with dedication, pure focus, I believe you can get anything you want out of life. But a lot of us are not very confident and not arrogant in our process. And I truly believe you have to be that way.
Okay.
And you really can't hear any noise.
Yeah. Yeah. Like you tune out. What was it was a Beats commercial where they put on the headphones and they tune out the noise. You know what I'm saying? And it's just.
Yeah. There's a lot of confident people.
I don't hear none of that.
Nah,
I don't hear none of that. And I know he's struggling right now, but that's my favorite player is Russ.
Yeah.
Like that's he's been my favorite player probably since his second year in the league. I was like, yo, this dude's a nut. Mm-hmm. But I'm a fan of that. Like I like that. You know, regardless of how bad he's gonna be the same person from the first second off the clock to the last second off the clock. He is the same guy. And to his fault, that's just who he is. Mm-hmm. Like I as a fan, I've accepted that. I'm like, look, he played bad tonight. Fuck it.
But you have to. But nobody else has to accept it.
Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like
he is who
he's
he is.
accepted it.
He is who he is.
Like,
but I think that's what helps him be the type of player that he is. I mean, he's not as skilled as probably over 50% of the players in the league. Like skill wise, like he's a freak athlete.
Yeah.
He plays hard. Mm-hmm. His IQ ain't the best. Mm-hmm. But he does everything at 100 miles per hour. It's almost like you play basketball. Your coach tell you, look, you make a mistake, don't half-ass it.
Yeah.
If you make a mistake, you make it 100% because if you half-ass it, it's going to be worse.
Yeah.
So if he's making a mistake, he's going to do it at 100 miles per hour. Because I made a mistake already, so fuck it. I might as well just keep on going.
But his strong point is, again, his arrogance in himself. Like, look at the amount of people talking about what he's doing and what he's not doing.
Oh, yeah, they piling on. They
killing him.
They killing him.
They killing him. But I always put it in perspective like this. I know people get mad at me for doing that. I'm like, man, listen, you can't do his fucking job.
Okay. Yeah.
But there's a shit ton of people that can't do his job. So I don't even try to. You know, sometimes we could be judgmental about certain things that in certain people's profession because it's in the limelight, it's in front of us. But I try my hardest not to do that, because that job is hard, bro. Like, that's a tough job.
Yeah.
I was a professional basketball player overseas.
Yeah.
That's a tough job to have 60 million people
On your
looking
neck
at you
every day.
every
game.
day. Now imagine that. Now take the average person or the beyond average person or the below average person and go look at their job and then say 60 million people are watching you do your job.
Watching you cash this person out. Watching you count the money.
Don't mess up.
Don't you get that? Get
One
don't you
mess
leave a penny.
up.
Yeah.
I'm chewing your ass up.
Oh, this nigga can't count. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, damn, bro. I got
Now,
an extra dollar. My bad.
Now, self-consciously,
Yeah.
the average person or the person that doesn't believe in themselves, that
doubt.
one thing could fuck they count up every single time to where they know they could count. But with these 60 million people, they fumbling and all that. That's just how the mind works.
Yeah.
So that's why I say, man, you gotta be arrogant about you.
Facts.
And I'm not telling you be an asshole.
Yeah.
We have associated.
It's a thin line. It's a thin line between confidence, cocky, arrogance, and asshole. It's all right there in the same.
It's all in the same.
Yeah.
It's just how you deal with it.
Yeah.